How do we find good teachers along our spiritual path? Hello, everyone out there. I'm Thomas. I do educational videos on this channel, and welcome. So, one of my specialties is working with the tree of life. This diagram here, it's getting a little bit wrinkled. Maybe I'll have to make a new copy, but I do think it is important to make your own copy because, with sacred geometry, um, the quickest way to learn things is by doing the drawings. So, you know, uh, maybe I'll make a video to show you how to make one. You basically, you start with circles. So you need a compass, and you make circles that are interpenetrating, like a vesica. So where the center of the circle is center of one circle is at the circumference of another circle, and then you make a third circle where that the first circle is tangent to the third circle, and the second circle, the circumference of the second circle goes through the centers of both the first and third circles, and then you connect a bunch of the dots. Okay. I think you have to make 4 circles like that. So anyway, interpenetrating with like a vesica, where the circle the circumference of the circle goes through the center of another circle. Okay, now, so this tree of life has 10 different circles or spheres. And these are numbered 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then there is an abyss right here called the abyss. And then there's a 0 above the tree. These are basically 12 faculties of consciousness. We start with our animal consciousness, survival instinct. And then this is our domestic consciousness. This is what we're getting in the home growing up. All our influences, we learn how to memorize and to copy what our caregiver does, right or wrong. And then here, this is our belief systems. This is where the institutions are, all the expert opinion, all the professionals, the guys in the white lab coats. They tell us what we're supposed to believe, and we rationalize that, and we basically imitate their belief systems. The 7th sphere is kind of on the other side of that for people who don't really believe these belief systems. They come over here, they have a creative spark, and they maybe try to come up with something that is an alternative to these, an invention or an piece of art that, makes a comment on what's going on here. This is also inspiration. We get inspired by somebody higher up the tree, and we aspire to that. The inspiration is just the 1% of that, and then the 99% of it is perspiration, to move up the tree. So this is a very difficult path, and the 7 to 6 uphill path, you can see that this is the apex of a pyramid. And with these at the base, so this is an uphill path. And the 6th sphere is about our free will faculty, our ability to pay attention and to make decisions. And the main decision we make to start with is to stop paying attention in this direction. We pay attention to what we learned from the past, what we're learning from our experts, and even from our bodies, our animal consciousness. But here we're learning to ignore all our conditionings and to actually tune into what's really going on in the now. And this is where all our spiritual faculties are located. So the fifth sphere is our sense of justice. Again, this is like right now. What is the right thing to do right now? Not, 9 times out of 10, this is right, or, this is the general rule. This is for this case, case by case basis. And then, so this is, as you sow, so shall you reap. There's an equal and opposite reaction, and so on. And then the fourth sphere is the source of this. So this is the enforcement of the law. This is the source of the law, the cosmology, the natural law. This is how all of the different cycles mesh together, and all of the different beings mesh together and relate with each other. Form and function and relationship is kind of the keys here, where this is really about more superficial aspects. These are about the deeper aspects, the form and the function and the interrelationship. So this is the universal law, universal language, universal love. Then we have the abyss. This is our psychic powers. In particular, in the tree, this is our ability to recognize and to act upon omens or synchronicities. And then we also have the divine triangle right here. These are our divine aspects, the aspects that we share with the Creator. This is omnipotence, all-powerful, omniscience, all-knowing or wisdom, and then omnipresence, all-present, eternally, everywhere. So this we tap into through sound synchronization, mantra, and other things. And then this is tuned into silence of the mind and allowing basically the visual part of the mind to provide solutions. Wisdom is in the tree is really the ability to solve problems. And so if we're not able to get that kind of clarity in our mind through shutting down all our thinking processes, then we need to be able to use an oracle. So this is where the divination or the oracle comes in as a surrogate for wisdom. Then the first sphere is basically the stillness that's within everything, and that the absolute center point that interpenetrates everything. And then the zero is like, what interpenetrates that, which is really outside of the universe and is really nothingness and the mystery. Okay, so that is just a thumbnail version of the Tree of Life. Now, what I've done with my model of the Tree of Life is and what we're going through part of today is to take the whole tree, which, can be used to describe anything, and to place a miniature tree on each one of the spheres. So we break it down into its component parts, 12 component parts here, 12 here, 12 here, and so on, for a total of 144 different fractal faculties. Fractal, a fraction, or a part of, an aspect of. So each one of these has 12 different aspects. So you end up having 12 by 12 for a total of 144 different fractal faculties, or what I would term stages in life. But the stages are not chronological stages, they're dramatic stages. So that's kind of what we're dealing with. And I'm going to be doing videos on all 144 of those different fractal faculties. I think this is like the 32nd one that I'm doing. So I've got a long way to go, but today we're going to be looking at number 50. It's called Secret Initiation Practices. Number 50 is in the 6th sphere, and it's the ninth fractal of the sixth sphere. So the ninth sphere is about heightened receptivity and our ability to imitate and to copy our caregiver. The sixth sphere is about our free will faculty, our ability to make decisions and to pay attention. And it's really like the beginning of our spiritual path. You know, we basically declare our spiritual aspirations here, our mission in life, our spiritual secret mission in life, and then we begin to develop it. Here we, right at the beginning, at the ninth sphere, ninth fractal of the sixth sphere, we begin to get teachings, secret initiation practices. And this is also a few videos back, I did a number, I guess it's number 17, which is called mentorship. And so mentorship is the sixth fractal of the ninth sphere. So that's really like the inverse here. And that's about, you know, picking up apprenticeship skills or skills, life skills about the real world from a mentor as you're growing up in the early years of your life. Now, this is kind of the opposite, where we're picking up, it's more of an adult thing, but we are picking up these skills that are secret for a secret path, a spiritual path. Okay, so the question was, how do we find good teachers along our spiritual path? And number 50, secret initiation practices. Stage number 50 is about finding teachers to help us with our initiation into the hidden worlds. Under esoteric teachings, we systematically begin to wake up day by day to all of the false programming. The teachings make us ask ourselves, what else? What other fallacies have we been missing? Have we been asleep to? Have we been blind to? Red pill prescription, or red pillars. After the secret teachings, there is no return to ordinary everyday life anymore. Applied secret teachings, red pillars. At first, our mission is still fragile. Protect it with esoteric lessons, learned teachings to keep us on the straight and narrow path. But watch out for demagogues, perverts, and charlatans passing as teachers. To find a legitimate teacher, ask ourselves, are they braggadocious like the greatest Ali? Charismatic like a smooth Svengali? Devoted like a musician of Qawwali? Singing their own chorus, not pointing fingers like Raleigh? Do they understand self-anointing is folly? Can they suffer setbacks and still be jolly? Can they not only serve but volley? Can they admit their ignorance, by golly? If not, get out now, probably. Vow not to intentionally affect other people's free will with our newfound understanding. To avoid having to make distinctions and discernments, consider that plants are great teachers. Give them the proper respect, and they will impart us with a billion years of life experience. Plant friends, divine creator, Gaia, Mother Earth, Nature, thank you today for this beautiful day, this sacrament and this meal. Help me to tune in to what is directly right in front of me so that I may glorify the Creator through the fulfillment of my mission. Plant friends, I'll be preparing my body to go into the ground to feed you in the same manner that you've done for me, reciprocally. Thank you, plant friends, Divine Creator, Gaia, Mother Earth, Nature. Remember that secret, esoteric, and occult do not mean evil or satanic, just hidden or difficult to understand. Same as science. The esoteric of today becomes the well-known of tomorrow. All right, that is number 50, secret initiation practices, the 9th fractal of the 6th sphere, and that is stage number 50 out of 144 of the Fractal Faculties. If you'd like me to send you a free copy of a list of the 144 Fractal Faculties annotated, just click the link in the description and I'll send one out to you. You know, also hit the like button and the make a comment and share with others and subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned for future videos and have a nice day.